Exclusive. Nigerian President Bola Ahmed Tinubu proceed on first official trip to France. Plans to meet team of medical doctors. This is Tinubu's first official trip as Nigerian president since his May 29 inauguration, as top sources in the presidency revealed that the president's visit was also strategy to see his team of medical doctors. Welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Nigerian President Bola Tinubu will be attending the Global Financing Parade Summit in Paris, France, next week. Sahara Reporters has learned. This is Tinubu's first official trip as Nigerian president since his May 29 inauguration, as top sources in the presidency revealed that the president's visit was also a strategy to see his team of medical doctors, but is to attend the Global Financing Parade Summit in Paris, France, next week. This will be his first official trip outside Nigeria since his assumption of duty as president. One of the top sources disclosed on Saturday, the trip is to check his health too. It is a strategy to go to hospital, another source noted. Sahara Reporters had a week ago reported how Tinubu, after the May 29 swearing in, got exhausted and went on a bed rest. Sahara Reporters had also exclusively reported that Tinubu returned to France to see his doctors weeks before his inauguration on May 29. He is returning to France to see his doctors ahead of the stress of the inauguration period so he can prepare for his swearing in, a top source in the ruling All Progressive Congress had told Sahara Reporters on May 1st. Sahara Reporters exclusively reported that Tinubu visited Lagos to take a medical rest and see some of his doctors who had arrived in the country to give him follow-up medical care. It was learned that some members of the medical team who treated Tinubu in France were in Lagos, southwest Nigeria, to give the president-elect follow-up treatment, which is the care given to a patient over time after finishing treatment for a disease. This involves monitoring a person's health over time after treatment. Tinubu had earlier returned to Abuja, Nigeria's federal capital territory, after a week of medical treatment in France. Although his media aide Bayo Onoga insisted he was on vacation in France, but Sahara Reporters had exclusively reported that Tinubu fell ill after the March 18 governorship and state assembly elections and was flown to France for medical treatment. However, despite the denials, Sahara Reporters also reported that Tinubu's ailment was so severe that for 5 days, while being hospitalized abroad, he could not speak and had to be intubated. Intubation is a procedure required to help save a life when the patient cannot breathe. It is a process where a healthcare provider inserts a tube through a patient's mouth or nose, then down into their trachea, airway, or windpipe. The tube keeps the trachea open so that air can get through. The tube can connect to a machine that delivers air or oxygen. According to Cleveland Clinic, common conditions that lead to intubation includes airway obstruction, something caught in the airway, blocking the flow of air, cardiac arrest, sudden loss of heart function, injury or trauma to your neck and chest that affects the airway, loss of consciousness or a low level of consciousness, which can make a person lose control of the airway. Others include the need for surgery that will make you unable to breathe on your own. Respiratory, that is breathing, failure. Sahara reporters also reported that Tinubu's tongue was reportedly stinking out during the time his condition was severe. Tinubu's ailments and health were in shambles before he left Nigeria to undertake treatment in a French hospital. A source had said the sickness was so severe that for 5 days during his hospitalization, he could not speak and had to be intubated. Another source had said his tongue was reportedly sticking out. One of the sources had added, while addressing journalists shortly after his return. It was also noted that Tinubu had a suspected PICC line attached to his upper hand. Pictures of him with a medical device went viral on social media platforms. According to medical experts, PICC is used to deliver medication and other treatment directly to the large central veins near your heart. Nigerians, you've all heard it now. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is set to travel again. Okay, this is his first time since inauguration. And Nigerians say, our prayers and thoughts are with you. Medical troop president, just 2 weeks in office, proceeding for medical troop. God save this country. It is high time medical tourism become a topic for the acceptance or rejection of politicians at the polls in Nigeria. Tinubu is indirectly telling other Nigerians that it is their own lives alone that matters and that the rest of us are subhumans that deserves to be treated in the make consulting clinics. So guys, let's quickly hear from you. What's your take on this? Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Thank you for this coming out here. God bless you. Bye for now.